So this one is late. I don't believe I talked about it in any video yet, but I saw Gandhi, the 1982 Best Picture winner, about, God, it was like over a month ago already. I found it okay. I think it didn't need to be 3 hours, and I didn't think that more than 2 hours needed to just be solely on the topic of Gandhi doing the same thing over and over and over, which, I mean, in reality, I guess is kind of what he did, but still, I thought it got pretty slow and pretty old quick. There's not much depth to the movie other than just wanting British independence, and the British didn't even really want to be there by the end. It's not much of a struggle as far as historical struggles go. I mean, certainly it was ups and downs, but the real shit stain on India's history, no pun intended, is where it got interesting, and it was right at the end, of course, featuring little to no coverage at all, was the India-Pakistani split, which remains a bloody border till this day. And the most interesting thing about the whole situation, Gandhi may have achieved independence from the British, who were pretty good about the whole thing anyway. Not so effective when it came to this, having to deal with people who wanted independence from his own country, who didn't agree with his ideals. Then, including Hindu nationalists, which is who he was shot by, I believe. Not even a Muslim got him, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I would have enjoyed much more a first hour and a half having been about him and his life and growing old, and the second half having been about the Pakistani Muslim split with the rest of India, and it kind of expanding more just beyond Gandhi's life, but his impact and legacy. Instead, it just pretty much ends as he dies. And it does the whole he died in the beginning, and then you see his life up till you reach the beginning, which was done much better in Lawrence of Arabia. I'm going to talk about big figures in a big epic film that's super long. Lawrence of Arabia beats the holy ever-loving shit out of Gandhi. And I think it's also, I'm not the first one to notice this, obviously, a film about Indian independence from the British has Gandhi played by a Brit. So, and directed and written, made by a Brit with Indian funding. So, could be worse, I guess. Not the most hypocritical thing I've ever seen. Yeah, whatever. The Best Picture should have went to one of the other nominees, I believe.